Volunteers or crickets?
Cricket. We'll get a carny this
Hello,
weekend.
everybody, and welcome to the Dirty Talk Show. My name is David Lee Stanton, and with me tonight, I have first of all, our panelists, Tomahawk Dave. Then we have Big Dick Brandon. They all have a nickname.
Oh, okay.
And then this right here is where we're testing him tonight. This is Michael Kyle, right?
Yeah, Michael Kyle.
Right. Now we're screen testing him for a show about relationships called, we don't know the name of the show yet.
Yeah, we're still coming up with it.
Right. So I told him I would have him on the show tonight to torture him so that's our job tonight, okay? Because I have to tell you what he said to me. I expose it all, right? So I go, okay, I want to have you on tonight. I go, I'm going to put you on our most popular show with the owner of the station, right? He goes, what show's that? And I said, well, it's Dirty Talk. And then he goes, well, I'm afraid it might hurt my reputation. That's what he said. And I go, did you really just say to the owner that's going to make you a star that you're worried about your reputation when you don't really have one yet? Like, you have to be a star to ruin yourself becoming one. Like, you have to be one first.
Fair
anyway,
enough.
so I thought that was so funny. Then I was like, no, I'm not having you on my show at all. But then I thought it would be more fun to embarrass him and stuff like that because he's not really familiar with our format here on the Dirty Talk Show.
I guess I'm going to learn today. First
Actually,
time
he
for
was
everything.
afraid of our format. Because you know how we talk about church views and stuff?
Talk about church.
Yes.
Right.
And we got a doozy tonight.
So apparently so let's get to know Michael here a little bit. So Michael, where are you from?
I'm originally from a place called Grove City, Pennsylvania.
Okay.
Yeah, really small town.
Okay, Grove City. So, because what we do is we learn about you and then we evaluate you and judge you.
Okay.
So, so we have Grove City,
Yes.
small town boy.
Yes.
Town attitude. Okay, small town boy.
And
What is Grove? How far is Grove City?
Grove City is about an hour north of Pittsburgh.
Is that how far do you drive here?
An hour whenever I'm in Grove City, but I live in Pittsburgh, so.
Okay, and what is your job?
I work as a client liaison for a professional matchmaker.
What the hell? What's that?
So basically,
Sounds like a client lesion.
Basically, I set up every date through our service, and then I follow up on the dates and kind of give our clients relationship advice to help them along in the relationship process.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's fun stuff. It's fun stuff.
Relationship advice. Okay. Because he apparently took his own advice while he's in my office.
Yeah.
I'm going to torture you. Okay.
Hey, I'm single,
right.
So matchmakers usually are
He's
single.
single. Now, why do you think that is?
Because we look at relationships differently, I think.
What do you mean you look at them differently?
Just like we have some rules that we follow.
Oh, so you're a rules and regulation type of guy. I
Yeah.
see.
Definitely.
So that's why you're single, right?
Yeah, no, I'm well aware, but I'm not worried about it.
So you got to be like me, Tomahawk Dave. We have an open relationship. Him and I get together and do it, don't we? See that guilty face?
Oh, yeah,
that's
I can
right.
see it. I can see it.
I get that. I tap that ass, don't I? I tap you,
my
Tomahawk
ass
Dave.
anywhere.
Do you grab his mustache?
You like it too, don't you? Why can't I hear him? David.
What?
Oh, you speechless or something?
I think so.
Where's Brandon?
I'm right here, honey.
Oh, okay.
I'm just listening to you.
Oh,
Taking it all
I
in.
understand. I understand.
Can we get
Okay,
a
so what we got
background?
on the profile, we have. Oh, first of all, coming up on the show, I'll tell you guys where I was at. All my dramatic posts on Facebook in the last few days.
Yeah.
I know. Hey, I get millions of viewers for a reason. I know how to get people to look at stuff. All you have to do is like tragic headlines will always get people to look at stuff. So I put headlines on my Facebook post like I'm dying.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, is he okay?
Everybody read it.
Yeah, I definitely read it. It was very heartfelt too.
It's true. Hey, I feel that way. It's true.
Lead with the
So
shocking.
morbid.
It's shocking. Okay, so we have Grove City. I wrote retaliation. He's a relationship advice expert. I don't know if he's expert
In
yet.
training. I'm still really young, so.
And he's single. And you were like 22 or something?
I'm 22, correct.
22. How can you give
Chicken.
relationship advice at 22?
I don't know. I just have a knack for it.
Like, where do you learn it at? Where do you learn the advice
Well,
at?
I've read a lot of other matchmakers' work and look at their process because every matchmaker is different, and I kind of take what I like and then take what I don't like, and I come up with my own theories.
So you're a matchmaker, not a relationship advice giver.
They kind of go hand in hand. Once we match our clients, they start actively dating, and then that's whenever everything comes out.
And everything comes to a head.
Yeah.
Okay, now what kind of people are you matching together? Is it straight people?
Yeah, I work strictly with straight people right now, but definitely have plans to start matching gay people. So I think that it's going to be easy in ways and harder in other ways. So
Well, what are guys looking for today in the average gal?
and the average gal, they like an educated, well-kept professional who isn't out for money, who is very secure with themselves, and is just looking for love.
That helps me out.
I want some bitch ass whore who just can't get enough, wants to do it all the time, misses work,
That's what Craigslist is
ain't
for.
got no money, so I can control them. No,
Craigslist, yeah.
no. You know what I'm into now? Like I am into I like bears. That's why I like David. See David right there.
Got a little
I'm
scruff.
very much into the bears. But I'm also into today's hippie guys. I call them hippie. You know how they have like a beard and they
Yeah.
have BO
Hipsters?
and they hang out at the coffee shop.
Why?
Yeah, hipsters.
Hipsters.
Yeah, some of them can be cute. Minus
Some
the
of
BO.
I don't know. I'm into BO this year. I'm like, and I have OCD. And I was like, how can I even be into that? But all of a sudden, for some reason, I'm into it.
It's the pheromones.
Yeah.
Just don't leave your underwear laying around.
What? No, it's not underwear. I don't like underwear.
No.
I like underarm odor.
I'm fine with
underwear,
those
not
that don't
underarm.
smell like dumpster juice. No.
But not like real strong. Just ever so slightly.
Yeah. A little bit of stank is good.
Yeah. Like when it's like where where they're working, that's just fucking nasty. Or else if they're fat and sweating, that's just like, it has that weird smell to it. I don't like that. I like if they're nice in shape and they smell like chicken noodle soup.
So you don't go after fat people.
No, I wouldn't. I would if I saw an attractive one. Yeah.
Yeah, more
I mean,
cushion
I'll
for the
hop on
cushion.
I'll hop on a fat person. Oh, so you're into fat people? Okay, we
You
got
mean
that
half
out of
the
him.
dance-
He's
No
little.
discrimination
Fat
here.
fetish. He's a chubby chaser. Okay,
Leave me out of this.
chubby
Keep
chaser.
you out of it.
Now we're saying Michael's a chubby chaser. He's a relationship given chubby chasing.
You know, all it takes is a double cheeseburger. I have them right there.
Dude, I
Yeah.
can see you are the chubby people. How fat is your boyfriend?
Non-existent.
It's okay, you can admit it.
But my invisible boyfriend is really fat.
Is he? Mm-hmm. Hey, I like old people. I'm a Geronimo, whatever they call it. A Geronimus.
A Germonimus?
What's that word, you guys? Brandon, could you look that up for me because you're smart?
What the fuck is it?
It starts with a G, like when you're in
That
the
is
older
for
people.
old people.
Geriatric?
Oh, it's a geratophile or something like that.
Jared's
I thought it was like
fat.
Geronimo, some shit.
No,
something
it starts.
Like
It's of course
That's like
it's
the-
derived from geriatric, blah blah blah. But let's.
Depending on how old you go, it could be necrophiliac too.
that. What the heck?
That's
is
only if
that?
they're not breathing, darling.
Acrophiliac or
You
acrophiliac
marry
means
him
you're
and
into
then you make
actors.
her die.
Same thing. I said knack.
Knack. I thought that was necrophilia.
Necro. I get my vocabulary mixed up all the time.
Okay, now, do you ever get people that want to have relationships, like have weird shit, you know? Like they're into weird stuff. and they want to find other people that are also into the same weird thing as they are.
And
if so, what is that weird thing?
Craigslist.
It can't be like, it gotta
weird
be
thing.
something
Okay,
good.
no. One person had this huge theory about aliens and how aliens
I just
were
recently
breeding
saw
with
that.
people.
Yeah, people are into fucking aliens. Where did I say that word in here? Are into fucking alien sex. How do you even fantasize about alien sex? We haven't seen any of them.
Do they even have
That's
like
stupid.
sex parts?
What they do
Once
is
they got a hold, they don't care.
they dress up like aliens and then they have sex. Like one will be an alien and one will be a human, and then you have sex like with
So
a
it's
fucking
like the
alien.
furries, but with aliens.
Well, first, at least on the Earth, I mean, aliens. That's like I don't even know what that's like. I don't know. That's like in
it's out of this world.
It's out of this world.
Like any cab driver in New York City. Most
It's
of them are out of space
unexplainable.
to begin with.
It is. It's
Just not the
unexplainable.
gold mine of sexual names for.
I mean, it's like liking a door or a can, a soda can.
But people like that though. People marry objects.
I know. Well, at least
Where's
I've seen
the
where
Eiffel
they
Tower?
marry objects that look like people. Like
Did you guys see that episode of My Strange Attraction where that guy was in love with his fucking pool
His
floaty?
love doll.
Yeah.
Love doll.
You mean his like expensive
Nope.
love doll? That one?
It wasn't his love dolls. He was fucking in love with the pool toys and shit.
Oh my gosh, I saw
The what
that.
toys?
I know
I
Boys?
guys
saw
that
that, and he would
are
order
into
them
bull moons.
online.
Did you say bull?
Say what?
Pole.
Like swimming toys, like the inflatable dragons.
Giant inflatable giraffe that looked like it belonged on a kid's show, and he was making out with it and shit.
Take it
Well,
to the
what about
public.
the one guy was making out in the woods?
Well, did you see the ones where they have the expensive versions of a love doll?
Oh yes, I did see that guy.
Did you see the one that what is it? From Star Wars? What was it? $7,000 for it?
It's a
It
love
looked like-
doll.
It looks like what's her face on Star Wars?
Princess Leia.
Princess Leia?
Yeah.
Oh.
Really?
What
They
if
wanted
it was-
a Carrie Fisher dog.
What was Chewbacca or what's that big fat thing that's on
Jabba the Hutt.
Jabba?
I'd rather have that love doll.
Ew.
You know I like
Ew.
fat people though.
Yeah, but fat people got a little hole on them, right? Is that what you like?
Some more boots.
I like
So-
to search for it.
Do you?
Yeah, it's
Kids just throw some
amazing.
flour on it. Look for the wet spot.
Oh, that is bad.
I found the dictionary of technical names for sexual attractions.
Oh,
So-
what is it? Okay, so what? So tell us some of them.
Yeah, I'm curious.
So,
Oh no, you tell us and we'll try to guess what it is.
okay, so gerotophilia. What is that?
That's
That's
what
the
I am.
old people.
Yeah, that's what I am. Gerotophilia. Geronimo.
Okay. What is macrophilia?
Dead people.
Dead people, right?
Nope.
No.
Fascination with sexual fantasy involving giants.
What is it called?
Giants?
Yeah, we
Yes.
talked about that one before.
Where do you even
Surprise.
find a giant? I don't know.
Olfactrophilia.
Somebody that stinks.
Fat
No.
people.
Fat.
No, it's sexual.
Is that why you like fat people? Because they stink. They
Maybe.
smell like that.
Is that why you like the hipsters?
They usually smell like
Yes,
butter.
it is why I like them because they have BO. It's absolutely why I like them. Definitely, it is for
What was
sure
it?
the answer.
What was
No,
that
it's
one?
just,
What is it?
it's basically the sexual attraction to smells.
Oh, you were right.
I just when I got back from Oklahoma, I was all of a sudden into odors because my assistant down there, not like my chocolate drop here, but my technical person down there was into it. He was like, yeah, and he was really cute. So that he would never wear deodorant. And then I was like, wow, I'm finding that I like likes when he comes into work. And then all of a sudden I was into
I
it. Then I
come
was
down
into
to
it.
never to wear my leather cologne.
Oh, here's a good one. Formosophilia.
What?
Formosophilia.
Formosophilia.
Yeah.
Is that? I don't even know.
Foremost, I don't know,
Okay.
liking people that are bold. Foremost.
Is that like animals?
Now that's
Forehead?
bestiality, right?
Oh,
Getting
that's-
close.
Close. Dogs?
No.
No.
Wait a minute.
Not the
Okay,
chicken
foremost,
leg.
it felt lizards, reptiles.
Goats.
No. No.
Yes,
Yes, again. Go away,
That
bitch.
sound like a goat there. Who has a goat?
Do you give up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, what is it?
It's being turned on by being crawled on by bugs.
What?
By what?
By being crawled on by bugs.
Oh
Oh.
God. How the fuck would
We
you
have to
off-
try that.
Which one's the
you try
vomit
it.
one?
and film it and
That's-
we'll post it.
And
I could never. I don't know how that could be sexually attractive.
That's emetophilia is the attraction of being vomited on.
Vomit. Oh.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Oh my God! The attraction of fucking being vomited on.
Well, that's kind of like two girls,
What's
one
the
cup.
attraction? This guy told me that he had this attraction. I guess it's a whole thing, like where people like buttholes that are all like tattered and torn.
oh my god.
Yeah, it's called a gastro doctor.
No,
No, that's
no,
I'm
no,
done.
they call it like a rosebud or something like that. I'm serious. Like people that are into like hemorrhoid butts, hemorrhoid holes.
Speed bump.
That's just not
People are
healthy.
into double H's.
It's not healthy.
Fistulaisms.
What's it called?
There's nothing in here for it, but if I had to guess,
We
it'd be-
can make
Type in
one.
hemorrhoids. I don't know. Does it let you
Fistulophilia.
search somehow? There's got to be something people are into freaking hemorrhoids. If they're into goddamn aliens and
Well, I'm sure people. I don't know why.
So zoophilia is the attraction to animals. Zoosadism. Okay.
I don't even
that?
want to know what that one is.
It's basically the attraction of inflicting pain or seeing animals in pain.
What?
what?
Yes, that exists
So
apparently.
you like beat
I would
up
have
a
to,
cat?
I'm so glad I don't know anybody like that. That just
Right?
doesn't work.
That's sad.
I mean,
Yeah, but it exists.
Dang.
The
Let's see.
government just killed a shitload of bunnies.
no, that's like that one guy. I don't know, guy. If you guys remember that story where the one guy was like having sex with kittens. Remember he like killed somebody too.
Oh, that's fucked
That-
up.
Wait.
Do you remember that story? It's a while back.
That furry?
No, it was this guy, like, he killed his boyfriend, but then he also, like, had sex with, like, some kittens or something like that, and, like, it killed them all. I mean, it was this really nasty, icky thing. But that's probably what it is, that zoo thing where you're into pain and...
Sadism.
Yeah.
Pain and zoo.
Or something like that. That's, like, dude, that's...
That's too much.
That's, like, even beyond, like... I don't even know how to, like, describe it. It's, like, undescribable...
Oh, here's an interesting one, which is also completely horrifying. Voyeurophilia? No, vorophilia.
What's that?
There's a
The
film in
idea
England.
of eating or being eaten by others, sometimes swallowed whole in one piece.
Well, Pete, did you see that guy in Canada that like filmed himself eating this person that he found on a sex hotline?
Oh,
He
yeah.
invited him over and ate a piece of him.
Did he kill
That
him
was in
first?
Germany.
Yeah, he killed him for. It's all on camera. You can go on YouTube. Well,
So
probably
he
not
killed,
YouTube,
killed
but
him and then he ate him.
It's probably on that spot.
Can you add to conversation? There you go. They're perfect. Add to group call. Hey, John Hosey. Oh, well, he'll be there in a second. That's crazy. I just never even.
yeah, he was a porn star too, a
Hey.
gay porn star, and he would have random sex, and he invited someone over and filmed it and ate a piece of his body.
Well, that's what Dahmer was too, right?
Yeah, I think so.
No, he liked leftovers.
Yeah, he saved his prey.
He used to like make like bowls out of like skulls and stuff.
Yeah, you see the new movie out, The Dahmer
Hey.
Files?
Are you with us, John Hosey?
I just saw that on my.
He's not talking. We can't hear him.
We
can see
see you, but we don't hear you, John. We see you.
He's swearing, whatever he's doing.
Maybe test your microphone first. I don't know.
You just hung up.
Okay, let's see. We could go on and on for days, but it's actually listed on Wikipedia only under list of paraphilia.
Paraphilia.
Paraphilias is technically what those obsessions are called. Focus of
I
erotic
do talk to
interests.
my friends, and I can get
All the
most of them.
paraphilia stuff I had in my pocket.
Um,
That's not paraphilia?
that's-
Okay. Okay. Well, let's go on to the next subject then. Me.
You.
Okay, I was in the hospital because you all know. I had a stomach freaking virus, is what they think. I thought I was having some sort of Crohn's disease flare up, but it wasn't. I don't know. I got from the goddamn pizza place that's right beside Gay Life Television here. I ate a piece of pizza there with my assistant, and then after that, I got sick.
Did your assistant get sick?
No, because he had the hoagie.
Oh.
Hey, girl, I done told you not to eat at Red Lobster.
I thought Jada ate some.
And then I started to decline after that, and then I even went home early, and I never go home early. And then I just,
What?
then I got a little bit better, and then I got sick. But anyway, so my ass ended up in the hospital. I had to like an ambulance had to come pick me up.
It had to come get you.
Yes,
Oh.
but I had to stop at the studio real fast too, right for the ambulance. So I actually came to the studio, did what I had to do, then had the ambulance pick me up from the studio. So then I went in there. and
Real
they gave
Bob
me
must have loved
steroids and
that.
stuff. But I posted pictures of myself lying in
Yeah, naked pictures again.
Did they say what you contracted? Did they say what it was?
Well, they thought it was a stomach virus, which is something that you can commonly get, just
By eating at pizza places.
like they might have, that's not the super cleanest of places over there.
No,
And I think that
obviously.
it doesn't even matter if it's a clean or dirty place. I think it's just one of those things.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like,
Believe it or not, it really does matter. I've been in the food industry for years, and if somebody fucks something up anywhere along that line,
Anywhere down the line. I know. Because you got to watch, even if you use the wrong knife, you got to throw all the crap out and wash everything again.
a lot of people get sick every year. In fact, I think roughly around 5,000 people die each year from it. So,
well, you know, and it hits people with the already immune. Like if you have any kind of disease, that's called an immune system. Actually, Crohn's disease is an immune deficiency problem. I'm not HIV positive or have AIDS or anything like that, but yet, although Crohn's disease is an immune deficiency problem.
Yeah.
Any inflammatory disease or condition is an immune problem. Now, my problem with my immunity is that it overreacts to everything. So, and with Crohn's, like if you have a little problem such as a stomach virus, I'll have a reaction to it, but a person with Crohn's will just keep having a reaction to it and it won't stop unless you get steroids.
I can't eat sushi.
I don't like
I have
sushi.
never eaten sushi in my
I'll
life.
eat it for you. I love that
Sushi's
shit.
gross. I think it's gross.
Well, because I don't know what germs are on it.
Bitches, get away from my sushi buffet.
What's so good? I would think that it tastes like nothing. What you're liking so much about
I just-
sushi is the sauce.
It's
I
bloody
don't like
steak.
fish.
No, sushi is actually technically seasoned vinegared rice. The fish is known as sashimi. So it's really just an art of putting it together, and certain things do not pair well with it, yes, but the right fish under the right circumstance is actually quite buttery.
Just
So
make sure you don't eat that little
Well,
green
that's what people
pile.
say. It
that's
tastes like
next
butter.
to
I
it.
do not like
Can't you
wasabi.
just eat a stick of butter?
I made a
Yeah.
mistake and ate it.
I mean,
Yeah,
why try to
sure.
get things that taste like butter when you just
You
buy
can just
butter?
eat butter.
Just eat some butter sticks.
Roll it in sprinkles first.
Oh, you guys want to hear some
Yeah,
other
I'm
things have at the
Yeah.
fair?
And buttery.
You want to talk about an artery clogger? It's
No, it's
fried chicken donut.
Oh, that sounds
A fried chicken donut?
that
Yeah.
sounds delicious.
It's a fried chicken patty on a glazed donut with chipotle sauce and pickles.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I think that would taste excellent.
It's like asking for diabetes.
That tastes. Well,
I
I
was
don't know.
taking up cholesterol pills. I don't need it anymore.
If you're eating it every day, then you're asking
Yeah.
for diabetes. But I think if you're eating it when you go camping or something or whatever.
Don't tell my fat boyfriends.
Well, don't come up to New York State Fair.
So, what's the fattest guy you ever been with?
With the what?
What's the fattest guy you ever been with?
I'm not sure. And the last guy I was with wasn't fat. He was actually a ballet dancer, so I'm kind of going away from that.
Going away from the
Oh,
ballet
once a
dancers?
chubby
To the
chaser,
fat
always a
people.
chubby chaser.
You're going away from the fat people. You're trying to break yourself. You're trying to wean yourself from fat people.
Yeah.
Honey, you're always going to go back to what you love. So if you like the
What?
beef, you're always going to go back for it.
Once you're in the bounce house, you always want to go back.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll see.
Well, what is it you like so much about the fatties? I'm just kidding, everybody. Listen, the views and opinions expressed on this show are his, not mine.
Yeah.
No, they're not the view of the station. They're the view of us being. I like fat people, skinny people. I don't know. What do you call somebody with a lot of weight?
Like men, period.
Call them beautiful.
Okay, so do you like big, beautiful people? What do you like about big, beautiful people? What's the attraction?
I've actually, I have a confession
What is that
to
makes your
make.
thing hard?
I've never been with a fat person before.
Yes, you have.
No, I haven't.
Honey, we always get our profiling right.
Our profile?
Don't we always get our profiling right? Absolutely. So, because you're a small town guy,
Yeah.
you like fat people because you ain't been out much because you've been a small town guy and now you're
Hard
a fat
boy.
because you're from freaking Grove City.
It's a lovely place, full of fat people.
Probably.
Yeah, you know,
Ain't nothing to
basically-
do out there.
Ain't never been
Sit
to
around
San
neat.
Francisco.
Yeah, we ate a lot.
Just go to Walmart and go men shopping.
Actually, Walmart was one of our favorite pastimes. We used to go to Walmart for fun.
Well, what's the weight limit that you fantasize about?
The weight limit, honestly, I like skinny guys. My weight limit, I would say total would be 200 pounds.
That's not a skinny person.
Well, it depends on how tall you are.
So you like short? Oh, so you like short, fat people? Okay.
Little nuggets. They remind me of chicken
Little
nuggets.
short nuggets. So you probably like Chelsea Handler's show.
Yeah, I love Chelsea
You
Handler.
like little nugget on there. Do you
Yeah.
know who
You
nugget
get
is?
that
Yeah, I know who Nugget is.
Instant in the Oompa
Do you
Yeah, every
stroke
time,
when
every
you
show.
watch Nugget?
Mhm.
Every show.
Sometimes I even
Every
walk up to
show.
the TV screen when I'm done.
Oh my gosh! And you nugget on a nugget
Yes. And then I go eat chicken nuggets.
with a little sauce.
She's into the white sauce.
So, do we have some viewers? Hey, I would like to welcome the Justin.tv viewers. You're watching the Dirty Talk show.
Dirty talk.
And I would like to welcome the Roku viewers. You're also watching Dirty Talk.
Viewer.
Well, I guess all you are. And MondoClub.com. Thank you, all three of you. Oh, I'm not going to tell you about the other. I'm not going to tell you about the. We're coming out on a different platform, everybody. That is
exciting.
going to bring us 73 million more viewers. Well, I don't know if all 73 million.
What, Western Digital?
What?
Western Digital box?
Well, we're adding a I'm not allowed to give it away because of my competition. Or no, they're not in my competition. I'm not allowed to give it away yet. What we're doing.
It's a secret.
It's a secret, but it's
I do
opening
like
up our
dirty
markets. We were asked by two companies to join their thing,
Got Apple TV.
and these companies are the biggest makers of these things.
Things.
Okay, I know who you're talking about then.
They're the biggest in the world.
There's only three of them. And we already have one of them.
Well, it's not like that. It's a different thing. You'll know when I tell you. It's similar to it, but anyways. But it's going to open up our markets really big here. And
We're going to have to buy a lot of hair dye.
I mean, we have so many plans for Gay Life Television coming up in the future. Every time I go away to the hospital or some shit, like I never do actually, but every time I go away for a while and I come back, I always have these like new directions, and I get everything I want.
It's like new beginnings for you.
Well, I'm always like, I'm a winner, honey.
Yeah.
I stay on top of everything. I try to.
We're still going to be the number one show.
Well, this is the number one show. I don't know
Or
why.
Tourette's,
The other
yes.
shows are produced so much better than this show, too. Why do you guys think this is the number one show?
Because we're candid as shit.
Because why?
What did you say, Brian?
Yeah, we're freaking candid as shit.
Like, it's the number one downloaded. It's the number one watched. It's the number one streamed.
It's just.
I'm afraid to go in
it's
public
awesome.
now.
And it's the one that but it's the one I put the least editing into. Really, I mean, I don't like.
Maybe they like the authenticity.
I remastered the sound for y'all, but that's about it.
Plus, we're the only live show. So anything could happen. That's
Yeah.
what a lot of people watch it for, is to see what happened.
Yeah, ask Janet Jackson.
Remember when all the shows used to be live?
Mhm.
That was her own titty's fault.
I blame her
Jumped out of her
titties.
shirt.
Like, if you're gonna do live shows, you can't, like, you gotta do them like this. Like, you can't do them as elaborate as I make my other shows because you get too many errors and too many things fuck up. So if you're gonna do it live, it can only be like one camera, maybe two different shots or something, like what we're doing now. Straight to tape.
You know how you can get the ratings up? Zoom in on his eyes.
What?
On the host.
Put one that I died.
No, his eyes.
His eyes. His eyes.
Yep.
Oh, my eyes. Oh.
Can you see? You can't even see him. Oh no, you can see him because you're watching on Justin TV.
Do you like my eyes? I appreciate that.
You do
Put
have
your eyes
very-
close to the camera. Can you get closer?
Do you want me to get closer?
Yeah,
Okay.
they want to see your eyes.
Can you see them?
Just give me a minute. Remember, I'm on Justin, so there's a delay. They look gray.
They're green gray.
What do you say? They look red.
Gray.
Oh, that's my eyes that are red.
Oh, you're getting stoned. That's a different story.
Oh, that's why we do look red.
Well, my
I
eyes
got
are
all
weird.
these marks on my nose
they're
from my puppies.
they're
It looks like I
gray
got
and
a
they
fight
turn
with my
green.
boyfriend. He didn't beat me this week. He didn't know, but my puppy bit my. I got these puppies at home. They attack my face.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're a relationship person. You probably hear that all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ran into the door. Who was it?
Yeah.
I've actually. Oh, look, I actually did run into a door 2 weeks ago. I got this bump on my head, and it still hasn't gone down all the way. Why
Yeah,
does a
sure.
bump take so long to go down? But anyways, people probably thought I got beat by my husband.
No, you just rush back.
But I really do run into the door, and I injure my head all the time. Asking my friends are like,
Like
"You-"
a glass door or just like a shut door?
No, I ran into the corner of. I was looking around the corner. I was trying to. Those damn puppies at my house. They started whining, so I hurried up and looked around the corner, and I actually hit the corner because I was in the bathroom of where my house is. I just kind of like went around like this. It's stupidest, weirdest freaking accident,
This
and I
is your
actually
Britney.
hit the thing
This is your
directly in the
Britney.
middle of my head.
See, having
Like the
puppies
corner
is
of the wall.
dangerous.
Like the door jam. I hit my head right into the door jam. It was stupid as hell. It's like a blooper or something.
You need to play that over and over.
I've only ever had a few black eyes, and that's because me and my ex-boyfriend decided that we were going to kill each other one night.
Let's
you
talk
guys
about
fist
that. Let's
fight?
talk about domestic abuse.
Oh, touchy subjects.
6 years of it right here, honey.
I was the abuser.
You were in a relationship that was abusive?
Oh yeah, he was
Big
an
old
asshole.
Brandon? Big Dick Brandon? Because we call him Big Dick Brandon because his dick's like.
Oh.
But, and so, who initiated the first beating?
Really, it was him.
Do you remember the first hit?
I
Well,
do
because
actually.
the first hit is always like the one that
the
changes.
first hit is the
first hit is the
deepest.
one that changes the landscape.
Yeah, and I don't know why. Actually, no, I do know why I kept bringing him back. It's because I didn't really have anyone else in my life at the time, not even my family. So when you're kind of isolated like that, you don't feel like you have a way out, so you keep
Yeah.
them around.
Mhm.
Right.
But eventually, enough is enough, and we had kind of grown apart anyways, and we actually did the mature thing and mutually separated instead of making the local news. So.
Yeah. At
But there
least
was
you didn't
one
end it
time
in
when
a
the police
fight.
hauled him off after we decided that we were going to try to murder each other, and you know, it's like a knockdown, drag out, crouching tiger, hidden drag queen fucking fight. It was crazy.
So you didn't break up with him the first
I broke up with him once, and it was while I was living in Santa Fe at the time, and that was right after the police hauled him off, and then. I don't know why I allowed him back, but I did, and then we moved to Albuquerque, and that's where everything just kind of fell apart. So,
happened in Albuquerque.
It's because love is blind.
Our love died in Albuquerque.
thank God.
Okay, now, have you ever had another abusive relationship since then?
I haven't had a relationship since then.
That was your last one. Did that break
Yes.
you of men? Is that why?
I decided that if he's going to be in any way in my company, that, you know, I'm not going to accept second best this time around. I'm extremely picky about who I even associate with, as far as that's concerned.
That's good. That's good to hear.
Oh yeah. And he has to have a Black American Express.
And how long ago was this abusive relationship?
It's been almost 7 years. So
And how old are you now?
I'm 32.
Okay.
But you still like date, right?
Let's put it this way: I keep chew toys around.
Oh, okay.
That's fun of it.
All right, now Tomahawk Dave, have you been or are you in an abusive relationship?
Well, considering the stuff I've been to, most of it is abusive. Yeah.
So yes.
No.
Do you and your current boyfriend ever fight?
No.
Never.
No.
Physically, or do you ever argue?
No.
No. Have you ever been in an abusive relationship?
Yeah.
And did you break up with them or they break up? Who was the abusive one?
I
Was
think
it
we
you?
can take it by that smirk.
Are you the one who did the first hit?
Yeah. I already told you about that.
No, tell us again. You're telling our audience.
Again.
Again.
Well, you know,
On the old party line.
new people join every day. So tell us about it.
When
Tell us
I was
about
living
when
in
you
New
were.
York, I was with this one guy. He was painting. He was over for possessive. So one day he went out and got a root canal, and I wanted to go out with my friends. He said no, and I held up and punched him in the face. Right where he had the root canal.
Okay, now why did you
Oh.
think that violence was the answer?
I like
Well,
you.
this isn't the first time I hit him. I've hit him with the phone. I've hit him with shoes.
Oh my God, Naomi Campbell.
So were you getting results? Is that why you chose to take that path?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Did he say yeah?
Yeah, he said yes. Did he like getting hit with his shoe?
I don't know.
And what
Well, we
kind
were
of
only
results
together
were you
about
getting?
6 months.
Oh, what's wrong?
Then he found out I was positive and dropped me.
Tell her. Well, how is she asking you that?
Awful.
Tell her I'm on the air right now. Tell her call the show. Just- Natasha
Interesting.
Lestat wants to talk to me while I'm in the middle of the show.
Some things can't wait.
Did you all know who Latasha Lestat is?
No.
No.
Oh, hey, call her. I don't know if you could call her.
Isn't she going to be the new host of the thing?
Yes, and she already
Okay.
did one. She's probably calling me to ask me where the episode's at.
Oh.
It didn't make the cut, Latasha. We gotta work on it. We gotta work with Latasha. No, it wasn't. We gotta redo it. That's all. Is she on the line, or she still there, Brian? Yeah, tell her to call in. Tell her to call us on Skype right now.
Wentworth Miller came out. Ah!
Here, I can give you the number.
1-900.
Well, if she's already contacting you on Skype, she don't need no number. She's already contacting you on Skype. There's nothing to give her. She's already got it.
When are we going to have Mahogany on again?
I know. She's so much fun.
Maybe I can have her on next week, probably.
We love her. Bring her back.
Yeah.
Did you like the
Come on,
guy
Kurt.
last week?
Whatever he wants, whatever they want to do.
Do what?
Him or her, whatever he wants to do.
Now, see, this week I'm going to post last week's show, so we're a week ahead.
Well, finally you get to find out what they were talking about.
Yeah.
Fatties.
Well, it would have been up, but I got delayed a few days, due to my
Excuses,
illness.
excuses.
That food poisoning.
That food poisoning.
Too busy shoving light bulbs up her butt.
I
That's
could have
probably
came
what
home
it
a day
was.
earlier too,
Like-
but they asked me if I wanted to stay a while, and I said yeah.
Oh, you
'cause I
Barbie
need to
doll.
fucking rest. I laid up in the hospital high on morphine.
Yeah.
Lucky bitch.
Did they give you
And how
it?
much did
they
you
post
hide
it?
from them?
Did they give me morphine, honey? They
Turn
kept
it off,
offering it to me. I had to tell them no.
Be like, no morphine, no.
I'll tell you one thing my hospital is really good at, West Penn, is that they keep you pain-free, honey.
Can I go to that place?
Seriously,
My
they're very
doctor
good
won't
about
let me
that
have-
in Pittsburgh. Girl.
1 second.
They're going to laugh at me here.
Are we having dick?
There we go.
Are you guys there?
Yeah.
Okay. know, I dropped my thing again. Look, it's LaCasha right now.
Is it?
Hello?
I'm
Yes?
here.
Tell her to Skype in.
Good. You know I'm on the air, right? Yes, I'm on the air right now. Could you call? Yes. Okay, bye.
The only thing about going to the fair is the bear tent.
The what? Look, oh, his audio just dropped out.
Aw.
No, I moved back.
Oh. Move back. Okay, what were we just talking about? Before the...
Morphine and hospitals.
Yeah. Oh, so Pittsburgh keeps you nice and pain-free in the hospital here.
We're good at healthcare here.
I mean, if you're not like a drug head,
Yeah.
you know, or if you are, don't tell them.
Play
Like,
it
I don't
safe.
do nothing. I don't even know what's morphine.
I've never seen pot in my life.
But on the floor, actually, I like a painkiller called Dilaudid, right? But on the floor, they actually told me this. I was on the 8th floor. They go, you're not allowed to have Dilaudid on this floor. Only morphine.
What?
So you could be like, can I switch floors, please?
Well, because Dilaudid's better than morphine, apparently. Well, it is.
Well, hopefully they'll give me some good drugs when they cut up my leg.
Isn't it that crap that's made out of cone shell poison?
Made out of what?
There's a certain kind of drug that's made out of the venom of the cone shell, which is a snail with an extremely venomous poison dart. Can kill you in about 3 seconds, but they've managed to make a painkiller, and I think it's that one that's more powerful
Stronger than morphine.
A pain shot is excellent. I'm telling you, I love that feeling. Well, a pain shot in the hospital, that is like, especially if you're in pain. Like when I go in there, I'm in extreme pain, and the pain shot actually does take away the pain. And it's like, and so all your pain goes away. It puts you in a good mood.
Do all your problems go away too?
Yes, everything goes away. Like every problem goes away just for that short time, and then it returns.
And then you want more.
Well, I actually want more to like you prefer for it to get rid of. If it wasn't getting rid of your pain, it probably wouldn't be
As
enjoyable.
yeah.
But like you do get high off it. I'm not gonna lie. That's the only way you can get rid of pain is through getting high, kind of. And it's a good high. It's great. I'm glad that they have.
Yes, that don't have to go to a back alley to get it.
Yeah.
Then it might not be morphine.
I mean, if you're going to have pain-free, it should be enjoyable. And damn it, it is.
That's
Not
for
the
alcohol.
best. Morphine ain't too
You pick up
bad,
on
it's
vodka
funny.
so much.
Last mosquito bit you, went to Betty Ford.
It's no kidding.
Okay, Michael,
yes.
tell us what kind of show do you? We haven't decided yet, but
Yeah.
what would you like to see happen on your relationship show?
Well, I would like to talk to a variety of people and hear their relationship problems or dating problems or lack of confidence. There's so many things that fall under dating in general.
Well, how can you make that more exciting?
How can I make that
Talk
more
shows
exciting?
are like a dime a dozen.
Do it in the singlet.
What was that?
Like, what could you do differently that'll make your show better than another show that does the same thing?
I think that my personality could do a lot with it, and the guest speakers that I bring on, as well as experience that I have with relationships. I have some interesting stories to tell, definitely. I see everything.
Mm-hmm.
Is that still boring? Oh.
Need some Dr. Drew shit going on there, honey.
Okay, so let's see let's see how well you're connected to the local politics
Okay.
crap.
Yes.
So who do you know? Do you know David Shields?
David Shields. It sounds familiar, but not off the top of my head.
Do you know Mahogany La Prana?
From you talking about her, yes.
Do you know David Stanton?
No.
Have you ever heard of him?
No.
Really?
Is that you?
You never heard of David Stanton?
Is that, I know you're David, but I don't know your last name. Is your last name Stanton?
That is. So if anybody ever says to you, do you know David Stanton? Say yes.
Yeah, I say yes.
He is the owner of Gay Life Television.
Okay, note taken.
He wants to work for my station and doesn't even know my name.
When are you going to stop putting up posters of everybody so
What? I have to
Wait,
put
what?
posters over everybody.
Yeah, like they do on the network. They for each show they put up posters of the people
Oh yeah.
each show.
Kika, I have like 25 people that work here now, or at least that's just the ones I can remember. I'm serious. I mean, some shows, like I started some shows I started and forgot that I started.
So they just don't continue on.
Well, they
You
just
should start to worry when he starts making weird name tags.
What?
You have to start worrying about you when you start putting name tags on everybody.
Oh, I'm about at that state, about at that phase.
The forgetting phase.
No, at the name tag phase.
Oh,
Because I literally work, like, I get here around 10 a.m. and I work non-stop to 1 a.m.
wow.
Just constant. Because
Yeah.
I got all these shows to edit and post. And,
So do you ever sleep?
no, I go home. Actually, I go home and I briefly sleep, and then I hurry up and come back here.
Take power naps.
I love it, though. I can rest later when I'm on my yacht. I think that. I can rest later when I'm
Yeah.
rich and got my mansion from Gay Life TV. Work now, rest later.
Get a mansion later, sleep in it all day.
Or I'll be resting when I die. I can't
Get
rest.
that morphine.
Well, I'll be thankful that that's how you become successful. You don't get successful by relaxing or laying around or waiting for things to come. Whatever
You,
you get,
you have to hustle, yeah.
Yeah, and you have to be
That's what being branded to.
to be the best. You got to be the best. You got to be on top of everything.
Even some people. That's how you make it.
So, what was the oldest person you ever done it with, Michael?
The oldest person? Probably in their 30s. Yeah. That's not too old.
That's like the
How
youngest
long has he
person.
been out?
What?
How long has he been out?
Pretty much my whole life.
Okay, now if you had to
So,
choose,
when did you start having sex?
20. 20.
20.
Yeah.
Still
2 years
newbie.
ago.
2 years ago.
You never did nothing when you were younger, like in grade school. Never messed around.
Nope.
Nothing in kindergarten.
Nope.
Like I did. No. Nothing at all.
No.
Never played around with little Susie Q down the street or little Billy Bob up the street.
I definitely played with Barbies and like put on makeup and stuff, but nothing sexual in nature.
God, I've been having sex for
Wait a minute.
30 years now.
Wait, let's go back. You played with Barbies and put on makeup by yourself
With my cousin.
and a mirror.
Yeah.
Wait. So okay. Have you ever done anything with your cousin?
No, this isn't West Virginia.
Well, you said it was you and your cousin in a mirror and a makeup and a
makeup.
drag.
Yeah.
Little poking going on.
None of that, no.
Give me some jokes.
Me, yours, I'll show you. Goodbye.
Well, yeah, I don't believe you.
You don't believe me?
Nope. You've probably been pounding it since you were 5.
He's got the worst poker face.
No, I swear, that is not a lie. Honest Abe. We have the
Probably
same birthday.
been into fat people since he could see. Since he could breastfeed. Are you in the breast?
That is.
Breastfeeding.
Big
Not that
fat
adventurous.
breasts. Have you ever been with a female?
No.
Have you ever wanted to be with a female?
No. I've always been really sure of myself.
Have you ever been with a drag queen?
Have I ever been with a drag queen? No, but almost.
Have you ever been with a fat drag queen?
No.
Do you want to be with a fat drag queen?
Maybe for a drink. That's about it.
No poking fun? No looking for the whole games?
He's got to get that lie detector program for his computer and put it next to him.
No
to
throw
see if
their
he's
flower
lying.
games?
No?
Shh. Where's the hole? Where's the wet spot?
No, not with a... No.
Look for the cream of tartar spot. Like, I guess that's what it would get. Like, if you put flour on a wet spot, it would look like
It would look...
cream of tartar. And the-
When can you ever find a wet ass?
Okay, now, you've had sex before, though, right?
Yeah.
And it's been with a man.
Yeah.
A big fat man.
Yes.
It's been with big fat men. Have you ever had sex with more than one person at a time?
No.
Have you ever wanted to
No.
have sex with 2 fat people?
No, that could get
What about
dangerous.
one
Think
fat
about
person
that.
and one skinny person?
Someone will get lost.
If you were having a sex with a fat person and a skinny person at the same time, where would you be?
Filming it.
That's a good answer. Filming it. Okay, what if there's no camera?
There's always your iPhone.
What
If
you had
there's no
way of
camera,
taking
I can just watch it.
like if you were in a stack of a fat man and a skinny man, and you were in a pile,
We were in a pile.
where would you be amongst the layers?
Probably on the bottom, suffocating.
Would your ass be up or down?
Both.
So you'd be scissoring the fat man.
Yes, the fat person would be
So
underneath.
you would be
me.
like this,
You see,
and there'd be a fat guy on you,
Yeah.
and a skinny guy on top of him.
Yeah.
Like I see a
That'd
guy
be a
riding him
belly
like.
rest.
So the fat man.
So it's kind of like
So it'd be like this, and the fat man would be in the middle, and it'd be you and two
Yeah.
guys scissoring the fat man.
it
seen
sounds
that
like so
before.
much fun. That would be the wildest thing I've ever done.
Have you ever stretched the muscles within your thighs when you've straddled fat man?
No, I have very flexible thighs. It's called yoga. Just so I can hurdle fat men.
Dale, when you're with a fat man, do you like to feel the weight on you, or are you a climber of the mountain?
I
Or
climb to the
Are
top.
you at the bottom of the mountain?
No,
or
I
on
climb
top
to
of
the
mountain?
top and then I flip over and have him fall on top of me.
Do you like for his?
where's their page?
Do you like it to ooze on you?
Yes.
like the
And then sometimes I give
Like-
it a little motorboat.
like the Blob.
yeah, just like that.
Do you watch the movie The Blob?
yeah, I've
It's
seen
on?
it. Hmm.
Do you masturbate to The Blob?
Yes, and Chelsea Handler.
Oh,
Chicken
you're
nugget.
talking
At the
about
same
the
time.
And then you
eight
go
one.
nugget right on the TV.
Yeah.
Here's a bit
Give
of
me the
something
Steve
coming.
McQueen one.
What?
Give me the Steve McQueen blob.
Steve McQueen.
Yeah, the original blob.
The
Oh,
original
that's right.
Blob.
The original Blob.
That was done in the fit.
You know that porno movie you like, The Blob?
I think I saw the remake.
Yeah.
There's
The
like
80s
Blob
remake.
1 and Blob 2. I remember when I was younger that movie actually scared me.
Yeah, it is scary.
It was the one that was in color that scared me. I think that was Blob 2.
No, there's Blob 1. Blob was in Technicolor.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
I wonder what they used to make that Blob.
It was Jello.
It was Jello.
Yeah.
That was the incredible stupid.
Because Blob 2 was done by Larry Hagman.
And what year was this?
See, that's
Let's
back
see.
in the day when
What's that?
TV was like TV.
Yeah.
The 50s. And the second one was done.
Oh.
Did he freeze? Look
I
how he
think
froze.
he's frozen.
Look at the face that he froze too.
It's beautiful.
I can't wait till he sees that later.
There, wait. Oh,
So here's something that just came through the wire. Do you guys know who Wentworth Miller is?
Yeah.
Isn't
Okay.
that guy who
That's
shouts for
prison break.
loans? It's my money and I own it.
and I need it now.
And I need it now.
No, he.
No, he was the star in Prison Break. The guy that
Oh
was
yeah, he just came out. Yeah.
Oh, so it's the
Yeah.
same. So it's
Him
not
and
J.P.
Fred.
Retworth.
just came out.
I love that.
And Fred.
It's my money and I need it now.
I think that's a Pittsburgh thing, isn't it?
Oh, what?
I think that's a Pittsburgh thing, isn't it?
No, it's
Yeah.
we have those commercials down here too.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
actually,
okay.
they're everywhere.
No, but he actually declined a Russian film because he came out and said that he's not going to be in it because of Russia's new anti-gay laws.
So what do y'all think about the Russian anti-gay laws?
I think it's a law made by a bunch of closeted bastards.
It seems like stupidly, weirdly placed. Like, there wasn't a law before. Why just sit around and come up with a gay law?
I think, honestly,
What was the problem?
I
that
think
you
that
had
it's
to?
just to do it to us. You know, we've had breakthroughs in gay rights, and Russians have really never liked us, and they knew that they were hosting the Olympics there. So they said, let's make this law just to
Well, no,
spite
they're going to
the
suppress it during the
Americans.
Olympics. They're actually turning the law off during the Olympics.
Oh,
No,
darn
they're not.
Yeah.
Well, no,
Oh.
there's like heavy confliction
And they're
about
turning
that.
the law
Some
back on
parts of
after the
this.
Olympics.
Oh, is that how that's working?
Mm-hmm.
But I still think that it's to oppose the Western views of the world.
Seems like a waste of time. Like, well, I don't even understand why they was like, you know what? everything's going so bad with the gay people. We just need to come up with a law. Like, I didn't know that they even had what's the need?
Well, they say that they don't want children getting influenced by gay propaganda. So I guess it's just communism.
Can that even work?
What is gay propaganda?
Like, gay propaganda is what they call it, and it's like
That means gay
rainbow
pride
flags,
shit.
like anything talking about being gay or kissing in public.
Gay newspapers, gay
Right up there with the gay agenda. Nobody knew what the hell it was. All the gay people were like, what the hell's the gay agenda?
There really isn't one.
I see a cocktail and I drink it. That's my gay agenda.
You know, that people actually think gay agenda has a gay agenda or whatever. Like, I am constantly accused every day on Gay Life Television that I'm not gay enough.
Really? That's
That
interesting.
Gay Life Television is not gay enough because everybody seems to think that gay people want nothing but gay stuff 100% of the time. If they're watching Gay Life TV, they want it to be all gay stuff because gay people have no other interest in anything but gayness. That is so untrue. I like art. I like fashion. I like
Well, it's
beautiful women. I
it's
like
just a
beautiful
common
men.
misconception.
I like animals. I like trees. I like
And
photography.
you're addicted to Real Me?
What?
And you're addicted to Real Me?
I like movies. I mean, I like all kinds of stuff. I don't know what the big fucking deal is.
I know, people were saying, why is this movie on here? It's like, because it's good?
Oh yeah, a movie about AIDS, right? A movie about a kid that got AIDS.
No, we're talking about it.
Oh, but they were also talking about the movie with the kid who got AIDS, but since
Sure.
he didn't get it through a homosexual thing, the movie wasn't gay enough.
Wait, what movie was this?
It was
The Cure.
called, what was it called?
The Cure.
Yeah, The Cure.
Oh,
And
yeah.
it actually did have some gay topics in it because there was
Yeah.
gay things discussed in it, but like because it's a disease that affects gay people, that's why the movie is on there. Plus,
But
it
affects
has nothing to do with
everyone.
gay at all.
No, the kid got it from blood
It's
transfusion.
affected like all walks of life. I don't know where people get off calling it just a good disease.
Or Misery. Like I played Misery. Misery's not gay. It's not a gay movie, so I shouldn't play it on. The reason why I played Misery is because with the freaking copyright stuff, I get 4 movies a month that I can with the copyright service that I belong to. I get 4 movies a month that I can broadcast without.
Misery
that I
is a
have rights
good
to
movie.
broadcast.
It's a good movie.
It's a great movie. It's a classic.
Yeah.
So I
definitely.
actually had one more day of doing Misery, so I showed it, and then but
Over and over and over.
But I actually got a few more days out of it because I went to the hospital. It was only supposed to be one more day. I hope they don't try to charge me for 2 days, actually.
Did you watch it every time?
Well, he's the moderator.
I have to watch the chat room. So I'm sitting here.
Yeah,
I almost became a
he's the one that
serial
kicks all
killer,
those people
especially
to sleep.
watching it for the 100th time.
Because people like in the Justin TV chat room, it can get heated.
Oh, I'm sure.
Like straight people, y'all. If you hate gay people, don't watch Gay Life Television, and don't like comment. We don't give a shit.
Just
I don't
don't
care.
look at
I
it.
don't listen,
Yeah.
straight people. I do not fucking care what you think of gay people. I don't care. There's no need to tell me your opinion if you like gay people, if you hate them. I don't care. Just like you don't care if I like you as a straight person or I don't. Every time a straight person comes in the chat room, they feel the need to tell me, oh, I like gay people. I have nothing against gay people. I hate gay people. I don't give a fuck.
My favorite is whenever I'm out and someone comes up to me and they go, oh, it's totally cool. Like, I knew a gay guy once and he was like cool. And it's like,
I could give a fuck if you like me that I'm gay. Do I go up to you and be like, well, you know what, you're straight and I like
it's
all
like
straight
I knew
people,
a straight person
So how
once
you-
and I really
yeah.
like them.
and I really go along with them. So how you doing?
I knew a straight person once. Once.
Well, I love it when they
I mean, do you guys really care if a straight
talk about
person likes
gay
you or
guy on
not?
TV. Oh,
I
do
don't
you
care.
know him?
So in other words,
Ow.
straight people, stop telling me that you have no problem with gay people. Good, I'm glad. Continue that. If you didn't really have a straight problem with gay people, that wouldn't even occur to you to say that because you would have no problem with them.
I feel like
You
I
don't
need a
ha- you
big
don't-
diamond-studded scepter just to go carry on with your life. Yes.
I think
That's
I
why we don't go up to
understand.
straight people and say, we don't have a problem with you being straight. You know
Yeah.
why we don't do it? Because we don't have a problem with you being straight. We don't have
I think
a...
this weekend, all I banded was 4 people, and 2 of them were because of spam.
Okay.
So it was a slow weekend. Numbers were great, but there was just That chat was slow.
Oh,
I think more people talk during their Earth Candy shows than anything.
That's my DJ. Honey, every time I'm on a show, it does well. I don't know why. I think it's because I'm on the station or something.
Maybe.
Well, a lot of people watch on their phones and iPads. So, like, when you're not seeing them in the chat room, but the numbers are high, it's because they're watching on different devices that they can't chat in. You can only chat with that chat room if you're on Justin.tv, as far as I know.
Yeah, the chat room fucked up today.
It was.
Yeah, peace and quiet tonight.
Yeah, I thought it was too. Okay, how long have we been on air for this show?
Over an hour. Wow, time flies.
Well, that's what I wanted to teach you tonight too, is to show you what it's like to be on a show.
Yeah.
To see if you like your personality, and to show you how fast time flies on shows. Because a lot of people think that when they first start doing a host, they'll sit there and say, "Well, how am I going to talk a whole hour?" And I'm like, "Please, I'm going to actually have a problem shutting you up because it's an hour of time is so easy to fill on television."
I can talk for
usually
hours.
go about an hour and 48 minutes. That's
Not
not
how
normal.
long they normally go.
Remember, we used to do like 3-hour shows sometimes.
3 hours.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
Stuff we would talk about was so much more dirtier than this.
Yes.
Yeah, finally heard
Today
some
was a
Bible
really
verse.
mild show.
Sorry, is it PG-13?
For your sake.
Tamed down a little bit from when we had Boss Looper on here, and we were.
We need to get him back.
I'm gonna call that bitch up and tell him to call in.
You
I mean,
put
he
a
pays-
couple messages on David's thing.
That's what I mean. He follows what I do and stuff.
That stupid heifer. I'm gonna bug him.
Hey, I also want to give a shout out
We'll get
to
the waxing kit out.
a person named Brini Maxwell, who's been with
I'm
Gay Life.
freaky. Oh my god.
Do you all know Brini Maxwell?
I love her. She's fabulous.
Okay, well,
Okay,
you know she's a
yeah.
part of Gay Life Television. She has been from the very start.
She really?
Yeah, you didn't know that.
I thought you
No.
were going to. She was going to put some new
She's
shows
actually
on.
she's gonna head up an office for us in another city, as a matter of fact.
New York City.
Yes. How do you know all that, David?
I know where she lives.
Well, anyways, yeah, and I was talking with her today, but she's a good friend of mine, and she's actually, as a matter of fact, Gay Life Television was inspired because of Brini Maxwell. Because I was a big fan of hers years ago. She did a show on the Style Network called the Brini Maxwell Show, and then they discontinued her show after like a few years. And then I thought, you know what? I'm going to create a station that she can come to and call her own.
Well, she was on Logo for a little while.
She
Right.
was.
They didn't keep her on that long.
Right, and that's actually that's when we got her right after that time, that's when I asked her to be more official at Gay Life Television. But so she has an underlying role here. You'll start seeing her content again pretty soon, but she actually has an underlying position
So
here.
she's going to do a Halloween special?
What?
Get her to do a Halloween special.
We
Her
need
and Aunt Barbara. That would be great.
Wait, who was that?
Aunt Barbara. Do you know who she is?
Is she the
Tupperware
Tupperware
queen?
salesperson?
Yes.
Oh,
She's-
I've met her actually. Yeah, I've met her. She came and
She's a
presented at my school.
Really?
Yeah, she was one of our guest speakers. She came out as a man first and then did her drag show, so it was really fun. She was so funny.
She's freaking hysterical. I just love her.
And she's so successful. She's made so much money off of Tupperware.
I think she's their #1 salesperson.
Yeah, I think so too.
So I might get Brini Maxwell to do a morning show with us or something. I want to do a morning show. Would you all watch a morning show every day? Like 5 days a week?
You're
Well,
lucky
it
if I
used to be on the morning show, remember?
Yes. That lasted a short time, but I got so busy. It's easier for other people to do a show.
How early would the morning show be?
Well, good. Pretty much everything I produce does well. So it's just a matter of picking the time that I want to do it. I think
Well,
morning show would do well if I got some cool, funny person.
You'd like a morning gay news thing going on.
Yeah, and we also have a big news still. Yeah, that's when they were. Is that how I first met you? You were applying for the news
Yeah.
thing,
Hmm.
and I didn't give it to him. I gave it to somebody else. I gave it to a guy and some other girl. But that's how I met you. All right. Well, I think we've come to the end of our show. Brian, do not stop the broadcast. I'll come over there and stop that. But I'll let you know when to stop the recording.
Gotta wake him up first.
Is he asleep? I told him, I said, you guys
Is he
be able to see
sleeping?
him If all you viewers, if you look down, see the screens right there? That one that's in the lower, that real little one, that's actually a view of in the control room. And that's Brian sitting there behind the control desk. Wave, Brian. Oh, yeah.
I didn't see him. No.
Hey, at least he's not partying tonight.
Sitting there doing
So was
relax.
he? And I told him, I said, if you're in here texting, they'll let me know. Was he in there texting? Can you guys see what he's doing?
Yeah. No, the
This the whole time.
headset's in the way.
But I've been hearing him, so I don't think he's been sleeping or not. He tends to not sleep that often. No. All right. Well, I want to thank you all for joining us here on another Dirty Talk show. So, should we keep him or not?
Yeah.
Aww.
I'm sorry, Michael.
Depends on how many ways I can use you later.
Let me get my toy box out.
Wait, what was that?
Because you didn't know that they decide who stays or goes.
Oh, so I didn't. So what?
I
do you
forgot to
think?
tell him that.
He hasn't seen the handcuffs sitting behind me.
Oh no, I saw them. I saw your handcuffs.
So,
You haven't seen
yay
the
or
rest of
nay?
it.
I think we'll give him a try. We'll see how it goes. I think he'll be fine.
Is he hung?
So, did we
Robert
ruin your
wants to know if you're
reputation?
No, I think my reputation is fine.
This show hasn't aired yet, honey. Wait till it gets out to the
I'll get
millions.
back to you in a few weeks. I think I'll be okay.
Was it as bad as you thought it would be?
No. It was actually really fun.
Yeah. It's
Well,
one
we
of the
didn't even get it as nasty as we usually do.
I
didn't
can
want
fix
to
that.
scare him. Because we usually talk about, like, major nasty.
We're unjusted and we can't do that.
Oh, prudes.
Can you believe Shield still hasn't contacted me? It's like she died or something.
Yeah, what the hell? Did she fall into a black woman's anus or what?
No, that just shows you what I have to deal with here. Not with everybody. That's how, in show business, or just people in general, that's what you have to deal with. People who just like, will just like
Yeah, what
David
happened to
Shields was my
Alexander?
director here, right? And a very good friend of mine. And then he
What
just,
happened to Alexander?
what?
He just evaporated into thin air? I mean, what?
Well, he was supposed to do the
blob.
start, what, 2 weeks ago, and he never showed up. And then you canceled the show, and then we had the new guy last week, and now him.
That's what I mean. I mean, well, anyway, so David Shields just stopped showing up for some reason. No explanation, no phone call, no fuck you, no. You know, hey, listen, if you don't want to do something for me, just say, I don't want to do something for you.
Yeah.
Don't be like, just like, especially if you're your friends, just be like,
Yeah, don't.
Now watch you, he's
hide
laid up
that.
in the hospital or something.
right. And the thing is, he's not, because he's posting on Facebook. He's being whatever he's being. But he won't even any of my hosts here, if they contact him, he won't reply to any of them. Like, dude, if you're watching this, you're making us feel like we did something to you. What do we do to you? Nothing.
It's just proper business.
No, I'll tell you. Hey, I'll tell you right on there. I feel that he feel like, because I got another director helping him out. I got an assistant director for him, and then he feels like that I was firing him or something. And then now he's got all attitude. Honey, that's what I think, and that's what I'm going to think until you let me know different. I didn't fire you at all. I got you a fucking assistant, and you got mad about it. Who does that?
Insecure.
Insecure. That's weird. Don't get me assistant. Just say, don't get me an assistant, and I won't get you an assistant.
I would like an assistant one day.
Me too.
A fat one though. They have
I
to
got
be
a good
fat.
one named Brian. Well, okay, so that's my message to David. Please, well, you can't come back because I'm not taking you back after that shit. But you should call us back and just let us. I mean, all the people I don't care what you did to me, but you know, people on the show here. You were on the show. You left them high and dry. The other people that used to help, you just left them high and dry with no explanation. You don't have to give me an explanation, but you should give them an explanation because they believed in you and they didn't do anything to you. They were your friends, and you just went ahead and shagged them, whatever they call it.
Did he freeze in the prayer pose?
That's right.
He did.
I'm a good guy. You all know that. I don't fuck nobody over.
We forgot to say something tonight.
A prayer?
What?
No.
What?
Shit!
What?
Tits?
Yeah.
We forget to say tits and ass and. Got to have
Poop.
Tourette's.
Poop. Like we usually time how long it takes us to say poop.
Shit.
God, it took us like 2 hours. God.
I know.
Usually takes us 2 minutes.
Remind me to bring that up earlier on. In fact, I'll find a whole slew of shit-related whatevers, and we can discuss them about shit.
Well, now our rating, every time we say shit, our ratings go up.
Oh.
Well, let's
why.
Let's just
Not
have
the
a shit show.
secret.
Shit.
That's the one
Shit
Philia
chat.
I didn't look up for you
Shit,
guys.
shit.
It's called scat.
Do you think that if we showed shit, that it would bring our ratings up?
No.
No.
What if
Maybe
one of
you're
your
more
fat
people
people
out.
had some poop? What if they smelled like poop?
I don't think that. I don't know. Unless they had like a smell feature on this TV, they wouldn't be able to smell it.
Do you like rimming?
Do
Give
I
him a
like what?
chance. He
Remy.
probably would get it invented.
Isn't that gross? People like that. I'm like, I would
I mean,
never
maybe if
lick
they-
some poopy ass hole.
If
We're
they
gonna be the
cleaned
only
it.
station with
I don't
fully-
give a
about
fuck,
hygiene.
honey. If you can scrub your hole with goddamn Comet, and it's
A
still, then it's
Brillo
gonna smell
pad.
like, then it's gonna smell like Comet and asshole. An
people-
asshole will
some people
always
use
smell like an
that.
asshole.
You steal wool in their ass.
What? Get Will on their ass.
Steal wool.
Let's
Steel
see.
wool. I said use a Brillo pad.
Even well, that's probably the only thing that would take away of a smell from an asshole was steel wool.
They used to call me Steel Wool in high school because of my hair.
I just use some
Hungry.
Steel wool. That's so funny.
Or Brillo
Put the
pad.
wind in the wrong hole.
I do like a little Brillo pad.
Now I think they're all rimmers there.
Oh.
Aren't you two rimmers? Look at that.
Oh, wow.
They like the smell of.
You guys were ready there.
Oh my god.
Well, it depends on the guy, to be honest with you.
Yeah, sometimes you can't mistake
I don't
their...
give a fuck if he is the most gorgeous guy in the world. He still poops out that ass. So it says, I'm sorry.
But then
An
you
asshole
can clean
is an
it.
asshole.
You can
You
clean it.
bitchy
How
about
can
it.
you
can
clean
love
an
it.
asshole
Turns
so
out
Use
it's
well?
an enema before.
The very tissue would
You're
be
so dainty, darling.
It's
the very butthole tissue would be slightly odor. There would still be some sort of poop smell.
You don't want me to go into the
a
technicalities.
poop stain.
I mean, it would still.
But
As long,
have
if
you-
it ever
That'd be
turns,
very
I don't want
active.
nothing that's ever
Well, a
poop
couple
came
minutes
across.
left with that
Came
one done.
across my. If poop ever came across at one time, I don't ever want it coming across mine. My
So you're
face.
not into fecalphilia?
So you've never touched poop before?
I have never rimmed nothing. The only hole I've ever done is like a donut hole.
Lies and fibs.
The donut hole.
But never have I ever rimmed. I've never even been close to rimming somebody.
Yeah, but you've been rammed.
He's got to be really hot for me to do that.
Like oral sex is the closest I've ever been to somebody's hole, and even then I was a little cautious.
So you didn't like go down the gooch or anything?
No,
The big
You didn't
cavern.
even lick the gooch?
I wouldn't even go into the freaking balls. That's too close to the hole.
You need Febreze. It'll work.
Let's keep talking.
You put a little bit of the stuff they use when they're doing autopsies under your nose.
What? It sounds like
Wait.
you said lower tab.
Did I hear Laura Tab?
You got lower tab. I'll take one. Isn't that like a drug? Lower
This
tab?
one, he
So-
probably ruined somebody and he got a suppository stuck up there.
A lower tab and a tight hole. What else could you want? No, a lower tab and then something to rim. I'm in heaven.
Hey, what am I complaining? I've had my fist up an ass, so what is the big deal?
I know, right? I even did.
Done what?
Fisted.
Oh, no.
Have
I've
no
seen
idea.
it like in porns and stuff, but
I don't even. I couldn't.
I don't know how they can like hold their bowels after that. Like,
I
when you
underst-
just like walk and
Right.
shit, like as
I understand
you
the attraction more of having it, wanting it in you, than the attraction of having that on your hand. Like people like the feeling of what it feels like
Bring
on your
one of these.
hand.
Ew.
Look at that. Like that feeling of being a puppet
This
master.
and a lot of this.
You know, you could-
Yeah. Oh yeah. Let me make you say something.
well, I mean, you could control. Say you put your arm on somebody, that you could lift them up.
Yeah, but then they would go further down.
I'm gonna play
Next thing you know, your whole body's in it.
Yeah,
It's
and then
like
you
shitting at
are the
person.
puppet master.
Ew.
You have become the puppet.
It's like
Or
the
the-
gay giving birth.
Out there. What did you say?
Oh,
No, about here.
there.
That's normal.
Wait,
Usually
you've been that
Yeah.
far in a bitch.
In a bitch. In a bitch. Ew. I can't believe you said that.
The
Oh, my
things
God.
we've done.
The fun part is when you get up that far, you can feel the heartbeat.
Oh my God.
So do you give it a little tap, 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 tap?
Oh, it's tapping you back.
Be like, I love you so much. It's like I can feel your heart.
Maybe you are feeling their heart.
Yeah, I think maybe.
No, you're not that far up. I'm just trying to figure out how you get through all that.
You give a whole nother meaning to heartbreaker.
What if you came up out through their mouth?
I
Yes.
doubt that's ever going to happen.
Well, then
Unless
they'd
they're
be
midget.
dead.
And then you'll be wearing their intestines like bangles. You would wear them like a bangle.
They'd be like, oh, where did you get those?
This is my partner.
Oh,
Craigslist.
Hey, look at all these
Brandon
bruises
would
on
do the
me.
Kermit voice.
Look at that terrible bruise. Oh my God. Look right here too.
Again with the abuse.
No, these are my track marks.
Dog abuse.
Look at that crazy stuff. Oh my God.
Oh.
That's from
Yeah,
my
that's what
hospital
mine
stay.
used to
They
look
had to
like.
give me 5 IVs. They told me because I got thin veins. I
Oh.
was like, I know I'm so thin.
Is that
So
the
I'm off
first
the menu for
time
Michael. 'Cause he like,
you've had a prick in you, right?
yes, I had 5 pricks in me. But I'm serious, look at that shit. Is that crazy? They got me like, they had to do it on this side here, then like over here, right here, and in my arm here, and twice over here.
I'd rather have skinny veins than fat
Look
veins.
at that, oh my God.
Hey, don't bitch until you get an IV in your leg.
Oh.
They wanted to give me that because they were having so much trouble. I was like, go for it. But they
Just get this morphine
Yeah.
in me.
Damn it.
I was like, stop giving me IVs. Pick a spot. So then they finally got, I mean, they had to take it out like they just had to keep changing it because they would just pop out after a while. I've always had that problem. Thin little veins. It's true. Okay, everybody, I love you. Thank you for watching Dirty Talk. Thank you, Tomahawk Dave. Thank you, Big Dick Brandon. Thank you, Michael Kyle.
Thank you for having me on. It's been
You're
a
welcome.
pleasure.
You'll be seeing him in September. We gotta think of the name of the show.
Bring him back one for another show.
What was that?
What'd you say?
Bring him back for another show.
I think I can handle it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although I'm gonna have to hire some more people.
No, me and Brandon will start talking.
I mean, we covered a
We'll
wide
get deep
variety
into
of
it.
topics today. More.
You haven't met the third one.
What was that?
You haven't met the third host.
No, I haven't.
Who?
Pete.
Oh, Pete. Yeah, Pete's cute too.
Pete's adorable.
And they all have 8-inch dicks. It's like minimum.
You have a
They
height
had to prove it to
requirement.
me. Honey, they all. I don't.
Do you
talk-
put it
I don't
on the
fucking do no
application?
shows with no short dick men.
No, we showed it to him last week.
I can't respect you if you got a short dick.
Well, next week I'll pull out the sound.
I don't know what you're implying.
I can tell your dick size. I tell everybody's dick size.
Oh, and
I don't want to embarrass you.
He's got an app on our gaydar, honey.
By the way, you're probably hung. You like fat people. You got to reach.
It's not the size; it's how
Gotta-
you
gotta-
use it.
No, you're like you're
No, it's the
you're
size.
actually okay. You're not small. Because you're too confident to have a small dick.
Can we use these on him?
Because people with small dicks are like
They're like little man syndrome.
Scare him too much, Charlie.
they're either overly confident or else they have no confidence. People with
Just
you
a
probably
big
have
one
like,
out.
you probably have like my size, like just a nice,
Oh, what is
normal,
that?
healthy. Do you know what that is?
No.
Guess. Try to take a guess. Look at that fucking thing.
It looks like a welding tool. Are you gonna demonstrate or something?
Do you really
Yeah.
know what it is?
No, I don't.
It's a sounder.
A sounder.
Do you know what that is?
No.
Sound.
Like you put it in the head of your dick and you go like this. Say,
Oh
like,
my
you hold your dick up
gosh.
and then you like drop it in. And you go.
Yeah, no, I actually just read something
like,
about
catches-
someone that did that, and it like went the whole
Well,
way
at first it
in.
catches like this, then they go right, and then they like go, and they move it. Every time they move
So
it,
it goes
like, a little
in.
bit more.
It's like.
Yeah.
Doesn't that hurt?
No, they love it.
You like? Have you done it?
He got a whole damn kit.
But that doesn't mean he's
He
done
did it today.
So does it burn
I
when
clean
you
'em.
pee afterwards?
No, that's what they like. They pull it out and then it gives them that pee feeling,
Oh.
and it makes them like. Does it make you get off right as soon as you pull it out?
No. You basically masturbate with it.
And then now, when you're getting ready to get off, do you pull it out at that time?
Sometimes.
Does it like shoot out if you don't?
Yeah. What if you don't? Would shoot the rod out, hit the wall
Most likely.
like an arrow?
You impaled someone with it.
Is
Sorry,
it ever
I'm
No,
stuck
that's
in
not
the
what it-
wall? Like, they ever stick in a piece of drywall?
that could be like a sport.
Sound shooting.
Sound jizzing.
No, like, what's that? What do they call that when you throw things? What's the name of that sport? When you throw a dart.
Javelin.
Javelin.
Oh yeah.
So how could you mix the word?
Soundalin.
Soundalin.
Look for it in the next Olympics,
Sound-
not
Yeah.
in Russia.
Boom.
In the adult Olympics, look for Soundalin. I'm going to the Soundalin tournaments this year.
Hey, at least they don't got the little
What's that?
spoons on them.
Soundalin tournaments.
You've never heard of it?
Would you like to sponsor the Soundalin tournaments this
It's
year?
where you stick this thing in your penis.
And shoot him at drywall. like Tigers.
It's
drawing
all
on
the
drywall.
trend in China.
No, you try to shoot him through glory holes. You try to Soundalin through glory holes.
In someone's eye.
Try to shoot, yeah. You try to shoot your rod through a glory hole to hit somebody's eye.
And 10 points per eye.
Or no, you try to Soundalin through a glory hole to hit a rosebud.
I'm sorry, but if they got a point, they're not going in my dick.
You know an HH, a hemi bud.
Yeah, and then you pop it.
Yeah.
Now they got the little
Make it
ones that you
instant
put in,
release.
and they're like little
Preppers
sparks
and H, who
putting
needs
in them.
that?
Just get a HH, Sajan or whatever. we call it.
Gosh.
Just have a good Sajanting or whatever we called it, and your hemorrhoids. will be gone.
Soundulin.
Yes, just get a good Soundulin, and that would cure your hemorrhoids.
We
Hey, it's
don't
better than a
need
cock and bull
doctor.
torture.
So within this show, we figured out how to cure hemorrhoids, how to take a lower tap and lick.
And somehow we stayed off the topic of me.
Right.
Yeah.
And the fat
Of
people
what?
love so much.
All my fatties.
All right, so we're gonna go get some flour at the store because we got some things to do.
Gonna roll the fat
Girl's
people
gonna
in.
go make some gorilla
And
biscuits.
make sure you get the oil drum full of lube for it.
Oh my gosh. All right, everybody, I love you, and we'll see you on the next Dirty Talk show.
Good night,
Bye.
boys.
Bye, guys.
Hey.
And